Servus Leute und willkommen zu Naheulbeuks Dungeon Master Demo. Im Rahmen des Steam-Events, wo jede Menge Demos präsentiert werden, bin ich auf der Suche nach potenziellen Spielen, die mir Bock machen und euch auch Bock machen zuzusehen. Und da ist mein Auge auch auf Naheulbeuks Dungeon Master gekommen oder geflogen, weil prinzipiell wir haben ja das Rollenspiel dieser Art. Moment. Das ist ein bisschen laut hier. Einen Moment. Aber prinzipiell, wir haben ja von diesem Setting prinzipiell haben wir schon das Rollenspiel gespielt. The Dungeon von Naheulbeuk. Das war ein sehr ironisches oder witziges Rollenspiel, fand ich. Und das war auch, mir hat's gefallen auf jeden Fall. War auch fordernd. Aber jetzt haben wir hier eher ein Spiel, wo wir einen Dungeon bauen müssen, um Helden anzulocken und die Helden dann gnadenlos untergehen zu lassen. Das ist schon fast eher wie Dungeon Keeper, würde ich mal sagen. Und deswegen, willkommen zur Demo. Lasst es uns testen. Und ihr wisst, was zu tun ist, wenn es euch interessiert, wenn ihr mehr davon sehen wollt. Wenn es ein Potenzial für ein zukünftiges Let's Play hätte, dann immer wieder in die Kommentare schreiben, liken und mir Feedback geben. Jawohl. So, dann schauen wir uns doch mal genauer an, was es hier gibt. Ja? Ich glaube, ich kenne dieses Naheulbeuk tatsächlich nur von dem Spiel, davor wusste ich es nicht, aber ich glaube, das ist was Größeres und es kommt auch aus Frankreich oder sowas, dieses ganze, keine Ahnung, Mindset, Spiel, was auch immer. Und deswegen überrascht mich nicht, dass auch Französisch zur Auswahl steht. Was ist hier los? Ultra wollen wir natürlich. Wir wollen Ultra. Und dann hätte ich gesagt, ja gut, können wir mal, sonst ist hier nichts, alles klar. Dann starten wir doch einfach mal ein neues Spiel und schauen, ob es auf meiner Wishlist. Oh, ist kein Save-Feature, das ist egal. Aber schauen wir mal, ob es worthy ist, auf meiner Wishlist zu landen. Da landen tatsächlich nicht sehr viele Spiele. Ich habe eine sehr dünne Wishlist normalerweise. Meistens, weil ich, wenn ich Spiele auf die Wishlist setze und die kaufbar sind, gleich kaufe. Deswegen. Aber die ist tatsächlich nicht so häufig befüllt.
Decades, the dungeon of Naheulbeuk has been one of the crown jewels of the lands of Fang.
Huh, that's funny. I never heard of it when I was studying for my Bitter Warlock Sidekick certification.
Public relations are tough for independent dungeons.
Oh, aren't you affiliated with the Dungeons Fund?
With those unscrupulous parasites? Never. But we do have the most insidious traps, the most cunning guards, the most dreadful monsters, and the most remarkable treasures.
Das hört sich doch super an.
How delightful. May I look around?
No, we've been renovating. The paint's still wet.
Ah, too bad.
Despite our reputation being well established, I've decided that this dungeon needs to take things to the next level.
Yes, the ad made that very clear.
And I need more time for my magical research.
Certainly. So, about my compensation...
Well, let's not quibble over trifles. I'm aligned with industry norms. Not to mention, there's the gratification of joining a renowned wizard.
Yes, of course. May I meet the other members of the team?
Well, actually, not today. They're attending a seminar for process improvement. You know what I mean.
Process?
The clock is ticking, and you're not the only applicant. What's your decision? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
I'm interested. Not like I have a choice anyway. No one's hiring half-goblins. There's too much discrimination in this sector. All right, I'm in.
Perfect. You made the right choice. And now?
Yes?
Get to work, you wretch! I don't pay people to stand around.
Ich weiß gar nicht, Refax und Zangda, die kommen ja aus dem aus dem Rollenspiel auch als Namen bekannt vor. Aber gut.
Yes, Master. All right. Let's see. Where is the dungeon staff? What state are the premises in? I'll have a look around the property. I wonder if signing this contract was such a good idea.
Okay, move the cameras. Das geht schnell. Zoom, rotate. Klassisch, absolut klassisch. Aha. Da ist Reifax. Ja, das sieht, naja, gut. Zoom in, zoom out. First steps. Welcome to the dungeon of Naheulbeuk. The dungeon has been in a poor state for too long. Your mission is to restore it, and in other words, make it profitable. As you can see, its reputation is currently at 1, which is really bad. Your goal is to improve it and make it the most feared and attractive dungeon in the lands of Fang. Zangda der Master sollen wir. Das bist du, oder? Nee, Zangda der Master. Zangda. Wo ist Zangda? Da hinten.
I shall rule the lands of Fang.
This is Zangda, the master of the dungeon. When his patience gauge reaches 0, it's game over. Okay, I ate well, I'm in good shape, I'm all clean. Oh, I feel so much light, I'm motivated. A dark, mysterious man, master of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk. He likes to give his advisor Rayvax the whip. He possesses a great evil warlock, but has yet to prove it. And Rayvax?
So, where was I?
Meet Rayvax, the new dungeon steward, in other words, the head stooge. And well, I'm in good shape, all clean. A dungeon master is nothing without his right-hand man. Imagine he would have to talk to his minions and monsters directly. Rayvax may be venal, but he's also smarter than most, naturally cowardly and cunning. Some even say that he is taking advantage of Zanga's credulity, and secretly runs the dungeon in his stead. Rayvax, so traust dich ja. Select a Minion. Haben wir auch Minions? Ist hier ein Minion? Bist du ein Minion? Du bist ein Human.
May I help you?
The cook. Human cook. Minions have an origin. Human, a proficient cook, a rank 8 and a salary 20. Rank 1 minions, the interns come at no cost. As for the prestige required, we'll cover it later. A minion gains experience by working their way up the ranks. The higher the rank, the more effective they are. Less often they fail accomplish their task. In the lands of Fang, the unit of time is the 10-day week. The circle gradually fills up over time. Every 10-day week, all minions receive their salary. It's their orange number. Wir haben zu wenig Geld. Minions die when they run out of health and resign when their morale hits rock bottom. Each minion has specific needs. If these needs are met, health and morale meters will decline. Essen, Fitness, Job, Sauberheit. Okay.
Master, if I may, isn't it a bit strange for an evil dungeon to have its tavern open to the public?
Ah, yes, well, it's a convenient way to make some money. But I'm not very good at managing it.
I see. Well, it could prove to be useful.
So,
Okay.
have you finished your little tour? You must be in awe of the grandeur of this place.
Yes, well, this dungeon is rather unique, that's for sure. But, say, how often do you come by the staff area?
Never. I'm a warlock, not a stable boy. All right, that's enough talk.
Okay. Was soll ich jetzt machen?
We'll never be able to retain our staff with such rundown premises, Master.
I have no money to spend on a luxury lounge for my lazy servants.
Oh, but it's a matter of standards. Take the Temple of Wismo, for example. They have 18 toilets just for the servants.
What? Those frauds. Well, do what you must, but don't go overboard. We're not running a hotel.
Let's see. We won't get anywhere without bathrooms, for starters. Chamber pots and manure heaps are so last century.
Bathroom. Build a shower room. Place 2 latrines. Okay. Oh shit, schaut euch das an. Da gibt's einige Räume. Shower room. Notice for original agenda here. Everyone gets along in perfect harmony. Free of any quarrel or argument about suspicious hair on soap bars. It is a work of fiction after all. So. Beware the cost of room increase with its size. Build a shower room. Wie groß? Sagt aber keiner. Ich würde mal sagen, so ist groß genug, oder? Die Latrine. Validate the room. Time can be stopped or sped up. Speed up. Construction of the shower room to get it done faster. Minions. Toilette neben der Taverne, das passt auch. Minions.
Perfect. We now have a decent bathroom. Now, dormitories with beds.
The Galinotif keeps track of important events in the dungeon. Check it out for more information. Was?
I don't pay you to nap.
Speaking of payment...
Later. Super busy, magical research and all that.
I think I'll have to put a little slush fund aside.
Dormitory room. Build a dormitory room. So geht das nicht. Naja. Ein Schlafplatz. Betten. 2 Beds. Wie sehen die aus? Wie legt man sich denn da drauf? So, oder? Wir machen 4 Betten. Für die Zukunft! Voll die Musik hier. Objects. Wie komme ich denn... Dormitory? Nee, nicht Dormitory. Shower Room, genau. Armor, Shower, Progress and Campaign. Okay, kommt jetzt später. Schneller. Arbeit. Sehr schön. Ja, wie mache ich... Die Leute kommen ja hier in die Betten rein und ins Klo, wenn sie da angreifen. Was soll denn das? Mein Dormitory ist doch fertig. Ja, wollte Gott sagen. So. Schlafen, essen, aufs Klo gehen.
Not bad, but very expensive. We'll have to find some more money. If I'd wanted to go bankrupt, I'd have hired an interior designer.
I hear you, but given the state of the dungeon, I'm not sure how we could defeat a party of adventurers, even beginners.
If we're not up to snuff, it'll be your fault, entirely.
But I just got here and, well, I do serve an evil wizard, not a charity.
Okay, was
We
jetzt?
have to develop this tavern to bring in some income.
Dann machen
The
wir
old
das.
tavern keeper is gone. Yet another ungrateful coward. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've got better things to do. I must focus on my magical research and developing my management skills.
Ja, dann mach das mal.
I can handle it. So let's see. We need tables for customers, equipment for serving food and drinks.
In the meantime, I shall subscribe to a few periodical publications about evil dungeon management. We need to get this up to date.
I wonder if he knows what he is doing.
Don't you overspend. We want to extort gold from the poor, not waste our money on furniture for drunkards.
Okay. Dann die Taverne. Taverne attracts customers looking to spend their gold. Each time in the tavern has a main test cost. The sum is orange. Okay, blah blah blah. The number of customers depends on the size of the tavern and the number of seats. To add items to the... Ah ja, so kriegt man. Okay. Crappy. Modify the tavern to accompany 6 additional. Can accompany up to 6 customers. Das wäre zum Beispiel was. Aber da wir Geld machen wollen, dann gleich mal maximieren. Ja, wir Geld. Wir haben schon so eine Bar. Prestige of the Room. Gut. Macht erstmal das da. Validiert. So.
Table and sideboard. This should be enough to lure in a few dupes.
Na, hoffentlich.
I hired an evil dungeon steward, not a lunch lady.
Ach, auch das Böse braucht Geld.
Indeed, Master. But we need some revenue. Look, all these customers should earn us some gold.
I hope so. Oh. Wer oder was ist das?
Orlov for debrief, Master. Hey, what's with this dull-looking goblin?
Half-goblin? Who is this brute?
He is the dungeon swordmaster and guard commander. So, are you back from the retaliatory raid?
Affirmative. We made it to target location, the so-called Temple of Wismo. Enemy ambush fighting. 100% loss rate on our side. Debrief over.
Oh shit.
What? You turkeys!
I was injured 6 times myself. We were expected. I am the guard commander, not a marauder. This requires specific operational preparation.
Clearly. This doesn't speak highly about your abilities.
Who asked you, you withered piece of lettuce?
Silence, you two! Revax is our new steward. As for you, Orloff, maybe I should get a new swordmaster.
Certainly, sir. But I'll complain to the Guild of Mercenaries and Dungeon Guards. This wasn't in my job description.
Ugh. Cursed be the bowels of the great Talifern! I'm so sick of these union demands! Beat it, both of you! I'm going back to my research.
I think we'd better try to collaborate. In our mutual interest, Sword Master.
Yeah, affirmative. For now, you little... yes, steward.
Oh, die kommen miteinander aus. Ist das nicht nett? Oh, was ist hier los? Poor. Consuming wine and beer, juice, beer. Drink, drink, drink. Okay.
This failed raid explains why this dungeon is so badly guarded. Anyone can just waltz in. If we want to get rid of adventurers, we should deal with slackers first.
Das ist immer eine gute Taktik.
Affirmative. The downsizing caused by the incursion attempt on the Temple of Wismal is weighing on staff rotation. We must recruit new elite guards.
Elite
Guards are
Guards.
expensive. I read in Dungeons and Despots that support roles should be outsourced as part of a atomized management of the company's processes.
Don't you mean optimized, Master?
Silence! You know nothing of modern dungeon management vocabulary. As for you, improve the guard, but with no superfluous expenses.
We could hire a few interns. They shouldn't cost us much. We'd just have to think about feeding them from time to time.
Affirmative. That's it for now. I'll bring them up to speed. Trust me on that. Attention! At ease.
Okay, the guard room is vital to the dungeon's defense. Place it near the dungeon's entrance. Okay, build a guard room. A guard room is a pinnacle of strategy to the cornerstone of any dungeon in the lands of Hang. Remember why you Let's plan your approach. Lockers for human soldiers. Zu klein. Viel zu klein. Na gut. Wie viel Geld habe ich eigentlich? Ah, hab noch ein bisschen Geld. So, Human Soldier Lockers. Okay. Mehr soll ich nicht machen. Dann go for it. Teuer. Jetzt brauche ich aber wirklich Geld langsam. Schade, dass ich da nicht die Tür machen konnte, aber naja. Wo kommt der dritte Arbeiter jetzt auf einmal her? Ist ja cool. Each locker automatically recruits one of or more guards. They go about the business until the alarm goes off. When it does, they automatically go into battle. Beware, each locker increases the population of the dungeon. The number of guards in the dungeon is always displayed.
Ah, the first interns have arrived. Soldiers, attention! Line up in pairs in the front rank. I only want to see one head.
Survive the incursion? Da kommen welche! Wir werden angegriffen! So, und wie werden die jetzt... die Wachen... Sehen die jetzt die langsam? Alert! Zu den Waffen! Der ist gestorben.
I'm curious to see how he goes about training them.
Ideally, we should find a pile of dirt and make them dig a hole to bury him.
But that's absurd!
Negative. This is training through blind obedience. To think is to disobey. Come on the double, rookies. Up two, up two, up two.
To think is to disobey. Oh, da ist jemand gestorben. Was nun? Ah ja, jetzt passiert was.
Relax! Why are my minions so agitated? I can't focus in such a ruckus.
One of the servants is on strike, Master. He's protesting against his working conditions.
Löscht ihn aus!
I could send the guards to slaughter this slacker.
Genau!
Civilians are so entitled.
I'm not sure that's the best approach for retaining competent staff, Master. We must listen to his demands and fulfill them, if they're legitimate.
I don't care about the specifics. I just need this rocket silenced. Deal with it, or you'll get the whip. Incidentally, there's an article in Dungeons and Despots about the psychological torture of middle management minions.
Ooh. Alerts? A strike is underway. Was ist mit dir?
Master?
At the beginning of each turn, strikes can break out in the dungeon with potentially disastrous consequences. Strikes have the effect of stressing Sangda and decreasing the dungeon's reputation. The displayed meter indicates the time remaining before the minion burns the strike. If this happens, their morale is severely reduced. The strikers union always displays their demands. Meet their demands to the end of the strike. With his pet chicken, wants to work 6 days, wants dental cover, wants 10 days periods of a year? Wants a pay rise, wants a coffee break, wants to be able to drink at work. Phew. Yeah. Termination. You know what? Forget it. The amounts are unattainable. For now, just get rid of this ingrate by firing them. However, firing a minion costs gold. The amount depends on their rank. Und tschüss mit dir. Raus mit dir!
Out with the striker. It'll make an example of him. Still, I should try to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Na gut.
It's done, Master. Everything is back to normal. The strike is over.
Ja, Freude.
About time. Let's move on. I've just been informed that the Temple of Wismo has increased its reputation, while we've been sitting on our haunches whistling nursery rhymes.
Der Tempel. Ja, wie können wir was dagegen machen?
We should limit the risk of strikes. The dungeon won't be able to repel adventurers with disgruntled minions.
Affirmative. To smash those little snoopers, you need motivated, and therefore well-fed, guards.
These matters are unworthy of a high-level wizard. They're better suited for interns.
Of course, Master. I'll see what I can come up with. But we'll need a cook.
As long as they're not too expensive and can cook sumptuous meals. Bear and beer stew, for example.
It's also necessary to adapt the food to each species. If we serve elfish fare to goblins, they'll start eating the elves too.
Okay. Bald build Ravax place a test of inhuman resources. Okay, tschüss mit dir. Revax Office. Allows you to unlock access to multiple features. Cocktail keep things going. The partners reflect their existence. Often erklärt. Okay. Sein Office kommt hier hinten hin. Ich glaube, baue hier alles viel zu teuer. Desk of Inhuman to pay service to the minions. Access to minion management. No. Das ist in Ordnung. Okay, beschleunigen wir das Ganze ein bisschen. Kriegt Revax auch sein Office. Mit einem Tisch drin, damit er hier Leute bezahlen kann und ja, verwalten. Inhuman Resource. Ja, in Wirklichkeit die Personalabteilung heißt auf Englisch Human Resource und das ist halt die Inhuman Resource. Also Unpersonalmanagement? Keine Ahnung. To read the profits of personal jobs tab on recruitment. Okay. Mutzerkorkgrott. Tja, viele Optionen habe ich nicht. Adventures gouged out my eye. I'll work for anyone who wants to cause them harm. I can also make sandwiches. Messy, Carnivores. Prestige needed. Cook kostet nix. Passt. Für einen Ork sieht er aus wie ein Mensch, oder? Das ist nicht der Koch. Wie oder was war das?
Ahoy! I heard you're looking for a cook?
Ja, aber wir haben gerade einen Ork angeheuert.
Well, yes, but I just hired
Genau.
an orc cook. It's the best I could afford. Are you qualified?
I sure am. I've been a cook, a barber, adventurer, surgeon, executioner, and embalmer. I can peel and bone like nobody's business. Mel Boots, here to serve you, with a preference for ale. Anyway, do you have someone for your tavern?
Well, actually, we don't. It is true we could use a good tavern keeper, but my budget's a bit tight.
I'll skim my pay off the take. Come on, you won't regret it. I'll turn it into a first-class boozing den. All of Fang will come here to get hammered. Just gotta keep the dishes real salty.
Gotcha. Relocating towards the bar. March. Hup, two. Hup, two.
Select an orc minion to view his information. An orc minion. Oh, mein Koch.
Something wrong, human?
Display the second page. Ah ja, the minions origin depends the special traits and behaviors. Orcs, for example, are carnivores, which means your kitchens must produce meat dishes. Carving board in the kitchen. One carving board in the kitchen. Allows the preparation of meat dishes on the stoves. Building them guides the production of dishes in the kitchens. Okay. Gut. Da können wir ein bisschen schlachten. So, Rehwachs. Hier haben wir ein paar Kundschaften. Die sollen schön Geld einbringen. Schade, dass man das Geld nicht so sieht. Humans have to eat standing up in the kitchen, which reduces their morale. You can build a canteen to allow them to eat sitting down, thus boosting their morale.
Master, we have significantly improved the minions' living conditions. And for cheap, too.
Das ist gut.
And we'll serve 'em good. Cheap plunk, hard ale, and sausage that'll dry out your gullet.
What? Who is this individual?
It's, Mel, the new tavern keeper. I'll explain.
My patience is running thin. We spend too much on nonsense here, and our reputation is stagnating.
Nee, das kann man schon mal nochmal nutzen. Hier, Cookshop,
Hey, no offense, but your dungeon's got quite a stench, don't you think? Reeks like a bunch of dead rats.
Was?
What? No, it doesn't. We just cleaned the mess and fired the slackers.
Just saying, but this morning I saw a cockroach so grossed out it puked. Mind you, I'm not the kind to wash the mugs every day or to take more than one bath a month, but hey, there are limits to filth.
It is true that to attract a certain class of customers or servants, we'll need to raise our standards. Cleaning, improving sanitary facilities, and hiring decent domestics.
Yep, exactly. Elves will do the trick. I know they're a bunch of lettuce munchers who think they're
Lettuce
hot
munchers.
dogs, but they don't mess around with cleanliness.
Okay, hire an elf servant. Das muss ich hier machen. Rasel Galavon. Dirty room, sets of traps more often than other minions. Refuse to eat meat dishes or wastes. Reminder, can found in the minion's profile. Ja. So, wir haben einen rekrutiert und was machen die? Select the showroom to view information. Room intends to produce dirt as do the minions when they move around. Depending on their original traits, good or bad hygiene affects the morale of minions. This button indicates that the room should be cleaned regularly. Eine Shower. Jetzt kann ich eine Shower hier einsetzen. Jawohl. Auch das soll gecleant werden. Das soll eigentlich alles gecleant werden mit der Zeit. Auch dem Meister sein Raum und Rehwachs Raum.
What might this object in this shower be? A faucet? I see! Fascinating!
Auf VZ, was? Place one vegetable bin in the kitchen. Okay, dann kann nämlich... auch Gemüse hergestellt werden. Nicht nur Fleisch essen. Aber kann das auch der Ork-Koch? Ich dachte, er macht bloß Fleischsachen.
There, some vegetables to cook. Yep, that's elves for you. Well, At least apples and turnips are cheap.
Revax! The Temple of Wismal had marble columns installed.
Nein!
Just saw the etchings in the Dungeons and Despots magazine.
Oh, not again with that rag.
We need to revamp my dungeon's decor. This is an essential aspect of the prolificacy of this organization's processes.
Ich brauche mehr Geld.
Productivity, Master? But you said we don't have the funds to...
Just make some improvements, or I'll turn you into a flower pot. And stop contradicting my managerial guidelines, or you'll get your termination notice from Orloff's crossbow.
Click on the decoration tab. Okay. Dekos. 10 Dekos. Nehmen wir die günstigen, oder? Aber wir könnten auch Columns hinbauen. Hier kommt so ein Teil hin. Hier kommt so ein Teil hin. Hier kommt so ein Teil hin. Candelabra. Hier hin und hier hin. Fence, Flowerpot. Of the room. Paar Säulen hinmachen. Will aber jetzt 4, 7, 8. Statue of Zhang, da machen wir noch. Und einfach so eine Fackel oder was das immer ist. Okay. Baut Prestige. Was ist das hier eigentlich? Die Ebenen. Ah, okay. Ja, ja. Das kenne ich auch aus dem Rollenspiel. Ja, da gab es diese Ebenen. Das ist sozusagen das Level prinzipiell. Auf der untersten Ebene spielen wir gerade. Und dann werden wir immer höher. Dann geht es immer höher und müssen dann jede neue Ebene wahrscheinlich aufbauen. Mein Geld. Mein Geld. Mein Geld. 596. Gib mir mehr Geld. Los. Trinkt schneller. Oh, was ist mit dir?
Heads is only solution.
Ja, der Latrins, dort drüben.
Done, Master. We've installed some marble columns, braziers and flower pots. Now, we...
I'm quite pleased with my choice of decor. I shall write to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang to share my creative insight.
I hope this won't get us into trouble.
Uh-oh.
Hello, I'm looking for the master of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Well, I am his steward. How may I help you?
I'm here about the letter he sent to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang.
Okay.
Are you going to publish his article on interior decoration?
I don't know. This is a matter for the DOAF Gazette editorial board. I am Doris Mortadella, head inspector of the Dungeons Fund. I'm here for your membership application.
What? The DF? But, we didn't apply for membership. There must be some mistake.
Your master wrote to the DOAF. According to DOAF regulations, any such communication is to be considered as a membership application to its parent company, the Dungeons Fund, unless expressly stated otherwise.
Bürokratie ist was Feines, nicht wahr?
But that's... oh, pus and boils! This is utter nonsense! What if we refuse to join?
That is your right. In accordance with the DF regulations as ratified through case law by all courts in the lands of Fang, we would be entitled to a compensation of 200,000 gold coins.
Ah, schön.
200... What? That's racketeering!
It'd be easier to join the DF like most proper dungeons. I will have your master sign the documents. A measly 412 scrolls for a small dungeon like yours.
Pox and mutant rats!
Revax! In my office! Immediately!
Oh je. Oh je. Oh je. Ja, okay. Wir haben auf jeden Fall einen schönen Einblick in dieses Spiel bekommen. Also ja, gefällt mir auf jeden Fall. Ich mag diesen Stil, diesen Satire-Stil, schönes Fantasy-Setting, Aufbau, Dungeon-Aufbau-Simulation prinzipiell. Erinnert mich eher so an Two-Point Hospital und solche Spiele. Ja, was haltet ihr davon? Also ich bin positiv. Ich finde das Spiel positiv. Das werde ich auf jeden Fall im Auge behalten. Das hört sich nach einem interessanten Spiel an. Auch wenn es jetzt bisher nicht herausfordernd war, aber es war auf jeden Fall schön story-driven. Auch wenn die Story total Humbug ist. Also ein Halbgoblin, der sozusagen für einen bösen Hexenmeister schuften muss im mittleren Management. So in etwa. Ja, das war mein erster Eindruck, oder mein Eindruck von der Demo Naheulbeuks Dungeon Master. Was haltet ihr davon? Schreibt es mir in die Kommentare. In dem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und ciao. Bis zum nächsten Mal.